Now, this one here is funny. This one is so funny. The 48 Laws of Power, Comatose Narc Edition. Law number 10. The infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Now, I know you might be saying, isn't the narc the unhappy and the unlucky? Yeah, that's what makes this so funny. That they abide by this here law, and they the ones that's the most unhappy and most unlucky. Make it make sense, but guess what? The narc is skilled at avoiding people who might expose their flaws, criticize them, or challenge their actions. In other words, they looking for them empaths. You a single mom? You isolated? You one of them introverts? You a nurse? Oh, nurses. Come on now, nurse. You already know you get the dusties and you get the narcs. Watch out now. Because you're a caregiver. Yeah, narcs love those givers. A narc will use this law and you to avoid other relationships that could possibly tarnish their self-image. This means that if you are in a relationship with a narc or have been in a relationship with one, that they were very selective in selecting you. And you need to figure out why immediately. This also means that if somebody within their circle begins to show difficulties or vulnerabilities during hard times or whatever, the narc will probably discard you in a time of need. I ain't helping her. I ain't helping her move. She ain't helped me when I moved. Their friend could have brought them down to the hospital, supported them, now they well. Now the friend want them to drive them to the hospital. They'd be like, I ain't doing that. I got work in the morning. The reason why is because narcs tend to see individuals like this as liabilities rather than as people needing support, and they will abandon them rather than offering those people genuine help. Also, if you are in a relationship with a narc and you stop feeding that narc's ego, oh baby, you about to get discarded, and you're gonna be labeled as being difficult. Why do narcs have this particular view? Because to a narc, unhappiness or bad luck often amounts up to challenges and inconveniences to them, even though they are the most unlucky and unhappy individuals who you will ever meet. And this is proof that they can't take or deal with their own self. What do you do to avoid this? You recognize that their excuse for distancing is a tactic versus it being a legitimate reason. And you find yourself some support system so you won't sit up there thinking you're crazy. This is what narcs do. They often abandon others in the time of need. So avoid relying on them as a support system. You need someone else. Instead, build relationships with people who value real connection and who will support you during good and challenging times. Can you love again after the trauma? The full course is in my bio, saltoftheearthpub.org. And yes, you can love again. You can love again. You can love again after the trauma.